What are your thoughts on women stepping out of their traditional gender roles?
It's hard even to talk about it because for me it's something completely normal.
The women want to go to work and the men stay at home, like that's perfectly fine. They'll do whatever they need to. I don't think there should be a certain stereotype how women are staying at home and men go to work because they do whatever they want.
When it comes to raising your kids, it's not just the mom's role to do that. It's also her partner's role to raise the kids with her.
In terms of gender roles, a woman should do whatever she feels is best for her life. Like, for example, if a woman wants to go out and be a career woman and she wants to be like the CEO of a major corporation, that's amazing. But if she wants to be a stay-at-home mom and raise her kids, that's also amazing.
Do you believe that the pressure that society puts on gender roles are harder on men than women?
I feel that I would say it's equal, but I feel that women feel that they have to live up to a certain higher standard because women feel that they have to be pretty, wear makeup, be flawless, and nothing could be wrong with them.
No. For sure, women, there's like a lot more judgment on women because women are supposed to be portrayed, I guess, as a typical housewife. That's still in the society.
I think it's both because we right now so concentrate in the feminism, but in fact men struggle too because they need to hide their emotions and kind of be in the head of the family.
And if society and media is telling you to look a certain way, then just it's not right. You should be comfortable in who you are and accept yourself. And people don't accept you, just forget them.
I think it's equal. I think the pressure on both is kind of.
I think it depends on like which cultures are you talking about.
I think that it's very different on both ends of the spectrum, so you can't really say that one is more difficult than the other because almost literally the expectations are 180. So for example, like men, they have this notion where you have to be very masculine, you have to be good at business, you have to bring home the bread, make the money, be a very successful winner for your family. While women, the gender role is, I cook, I clean, I give birth, I go to sleep, same thing next day. So it's pressure on both sides, just in a very different way. So you can't really say that one is more difficult than the other because they're facing different stereotypes.
How would you define masculinity?
To protect women, physically, women are a little bit weaker than men and should take up the responsibility of to protect the women. And I think another thing is men should take on the responsibility of taking care of their families, their children.
I think a lot of time masculinity is kind of connect to the point of physical stronger, which I don't define because I think what's inside the person, like the soul or his mind, can be more attractive than just physical body.
Masculinity really comes down to confidence. Like if a man is confident in himself, no matter what his body is or whatever it is, if he exudes confidence, and if he's like, you know what, I am me, take it or leave it, bye, that's the best.
Do you think that women can control men at some point with feminine wiles?
I think actually behind all strong men stay a really strong woman who kind of support him. So actually I believe that the women are more stronger than the men. But in our society the men dominant just because it's kind of historically happened.
What are the advantages of being a man?
You think are the advantages to be a man? You have a beard.
Advantages of being a man is you have muscles, you can do a lot of things, like you can do weightlifting, you can run, you can do sports.
So
in reality, in my opinion, being a man is easier. With men in general, you have like higher pay raises. You're less judged upon than women are, even in the most minute things.
Would you say that women are not allowed to do that just because it's an advantage for men?
They are allowed. I mean, women they are allowed to do those sports, but I mean, for me, like men are more capable of doing those sports. Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. How do you feel about mansplaining?
What?
Mansplaining. When men just use their hand on your faces so you can stop talking.
That's really fucked up. I think it's disrespectful. I think we can find another solution to explain woman or stop the person. And I just think it's personally really rude.
So basically, women have opinions too, and they shouldn't be considered stupid. They should be able to finish their opinion or vocalize whatever they're saying. It's to me a sign of disrespect. If you value a woman, you should let her finish her thoughts or opinions. And if you're being civilized, you can disagree. You don't have to like that. But if in a civilized world, you can vocalize your opinion.
So, how do you think that SMC should have gender neutral bathrooms?
I feel that there should be gender neutral bathrooms because a lot of people aren't confident in themselves, even if they're like bi, straight, transgender, bisexual, everything. They want to be able to go into a bathroom and do their business and leave and not be harassed by anything. So I feel just to make people comfortable, I think.
To be honest with you, I think that people just want to pee. But also, if you make that kind of law, you have to be specific. I mean, obviously, you're not going to have a guard at the door checking everyone's, genital area or whatever it is to make sure that they are actually transgender. But I feel that there should most definitely be a law because, you want to feel comfortable in going to the bathroom that makes you feel most comfortable. But also, you don't want like a big hairy guy, a straight guy walking into a women's bathroom and be like, hey, I'm transgender, so I'm allowed to be here. And then either try and do something that he's not supposed to do or make women feel extremely uncomfortable. So it kind of goes both ways, you know what I mean?
Now, could you guys please pick a sentence out of the Star Wars box and say your opinion on it?
Women, they don't know how to drive.
Oh.
They don't know how to drive.
Oh. I know how to drive.
Me too.
Yeah. She actually gives me a ride every Monday and Wednesday, so women do know how to drive.
It's simple. Just go onto the street and see how many like female drivers are there in the road.
First of all, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm a fantastic driver. I feel like there's no gender that is a good or a bad driver. It's who you are as a person, as a driver.
Men only go to gym to become more attractive to women.
No, that is not true. That's probably partially true for some guys, but like not for all guys, I'm sure. I'm sure some guys go because just for themselves to like be healthier and to look attractive for themselves. Like maybe they're gay too. Like maybe it's for men. Say.
No, I think men go to the gym because they want to be confident in how they look and who they are. If someone's confident about themselves, they will do it for themselves.